Welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about Madara versus Sasuke. In every instance, in every occasion before War Arc, Sasuke is ultimately losing this battle. No version of Sasuke puts up a fight against Madara. No version of Sasuke is beating any version of Madara pre-War Arc. Like, let's be for real. If you go EMS towards EMS, we know Madara was incredibly powerful and was able to fight Hashirama on equal terms EMS level. Plus, we really don't even know a lot about EMS Madara, but he was fighting Hashirama multiple times. We also know Rinnegan Edo Madara versus Sasuke would not be fair just because Sasuke is not at that level yet and Madara was dropping meteors. So MS Madara was still fighting Hashirama, though him and Hashirama was a little bit weaker than they were in their prime, first Hokage days. So MS Sasuke versus MS Madara, Madara is still beating the brakes off of Sasuke. Madara is the stronger reincarnation of Indra. Now, if we talk about War Arc Sasuke, with the Sharingan, still losing. Ultimately, still losing. Not gonna lie to you. Now, if we talk about Sasuke with the Rinnegan versus any version of Madara, Madara would lose, except for Jubidara. I think Rinnegan Sasuke when he first got his power against Jubidara would of course win that fight. Sasuke of course has the advantage of seeing the Limbo clones, seeing Madara attacks before him, and increasingly getting adapted to Madara's abilities. We could clearly see that with Naruto and Sasuke, how he was basically just the director of that fight on how to defeat Madara in this instance. So we see that he was incredibly talented even when he first got the Rinnegan. I just think Jubidara is a little bit more powerful, and Madara would have found ways around Sasuke's Rinnegan. Or at least, yeah, Sasuke's Rinnegan at that time. If it was just a 1v1, I think Jubidara would have won that fight. Now, if we want to go to adult Sasuke versus Jubidara or any version of Madara, it's a wash. it's a wash. Adult Sasuke is easily able to handle Kaguya level threats, and Kenshiki is more powerful than Madara in any aptitude in anything. Now, the only thing about Madara against anyone like Kenshiki, Momoshiki, or any of the Asusukis we're introduced to outside of Ishiki or Jigen himself, is that he's a master strategist. He's a genius. His adaptability towards any situation is great, but we know he likes to flaunt his power. Madara is very arrogant towards his power and knows that he can defeat if he does not play around. Madara plays around a lot. He wants to show off. He wants to show you that you're weaker than him, that, hey, you really didn't have a chance with me in the first place. So I'm finna drop a meteor on your head. I'm finna summon wood clones, and they finna go Susanoo. You ain't finna even fight me. So we know Madara's personality is like that. So I'm doing like an in-person character fight. So we know Madara is like that. So he would do that against Sasuke. But Sasuke, being a protege, an extremely high level ninja with IQ, he would of course see that, take advantage of it, and defeat Madara. Madara would still have all these techniques, all these advantages, especially Jubidara. But Sasuke, adult Sasuke, is still incredibly fast. He's able to fully master and control his power. And we see that even Ishiki or Jigen still had a rough time with Sasuke. And Ishiki and Jigen are levels above Sasuke within strength. It's just Sasuke with that Rinnegan being incredible as his teleportation techniques, his jutsus, his Susanoo being that powered up is nothing to Ishiki. Was giving Ishiki a hard time. Even Ishiki was upset about that Rinnegan. That's why Momoshiki goes after the Rinnegan first. He doesn't even try to go after Naruto. Nah, he's like, I need to get rid of that Rinnegan first because them abilities are really messing me up right now. So we know that Jubidara was an interesting fight because of the limbo and everything, but Sasuke would easily just handle that, especially with like a Kirin strike, the Susanoo battle, the Susanoo battle would be weird, because Sasuke would edge him out if he were to get that Indra mode, but that takes a lot of prep, and I don't think Madara will let him rest unless Madara gets arrogant. Then Sasuke would have that chance. But other than that, Sasuke is winning. 9 times out of 10, he wins against Jubidara. Jubidara has to have so many things go right for him against adult Sasuke that it just wouldn't be feasible. But any other iteration of Sasuke loses to any other iteration to Madara. Jubidara versus Warwick Sasuke wins. Any other version of Madara versus Sasuke, he wins. It's just adult Sasuke is a wash. He's washing Madara out. So, yeah. The only argument you can make for Jubidara is that he was gaining close to Hagoromo's abilities or techniques. Even Hagoromo points it out himself. But I still like to think Hagoromo is the strongest entity that we have been introduced to. And we know Sasuke is said to be able to handle Kaguya level threats on his own in Boruto. And Jubidara is a Kaguya level threat, or maybe a little bit lower than Kaguya level threat, so he would wash him. So like, subscribe, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one.